Hey guys, it's Vintage Vinny, and welcome to part 4 of Thrifting in Philly. I don't have a lot of stuff for you all this go around because I do have a really large flea market haul. It was probably the last of the shops that we visited in Philly, so I just have some small miscellaneous things from different thrift stores. Philly Thrift and Retrospect. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right in, shall we? For $3.99, I picked up this really cool compass light globe. And I really liked the detail on it. It almost has kind of like a luster look to it, you know? Like that peachy luster. And I really, really liked that. That'll probably go on eBay. I'll probably ask maybe $25 or $30 for it. I'm sure somebody out there with a coastal theme would absolutely love to have this. It's not a flesh mount globe, or would you consider that a flesh mount globe? Anywho, you get the picture. Really, really cool piece. I gotta get that listed before summertime is over. So I picked this awesome tissue box up for $1.99, also from Philly. I like the Parisian background. I like that there's a poodle. This has got to be from the 50s or 60s. The only thing that's really wrong with it, of course, is it's got some mild wear to it. And it looks like the rhinestones on the lady's wrist for her bracelet are missing. But I think those can be replaced really easily. So that was a really good pickup. So I got this really nice piece of Fenton glass. I believe it's like a compote, a ruffled compote, or footed candy dish. I got that for $2.99. Also from Philly. It is marked Fenton on the bottom, so it's after 1970, I believe. But what's really cool about this, it glows under the black light. Isn't that amazing? Now, Scott likes to poke fun at me because anytime I see glass or that looks like it'll glow, I always like to take my black light to it. And he's like, you know it's gonna glow, why do you want to take your light to it? Because I'm like, because it's fun to look at glowy glass. Don't you agree? Okay, so now that we took a look at everything that I got in Philly thrift store, let's go ahead and check out the stuff that I got from a place called Retrospect. So Retrospect in Philly has a lot of vintage clothing, but they have housewares and odds and ends in there too, and books. Now how this store works is if it sits for over a month, the price that's on it is 50% off. Unfortunately, any of the items that I'm sharing with you I did not get for half price, but I did get 20% off because anything that wasn't or didn't qualify for the 50% was 20% off. So I found this glass here, and it's for Lily Lang Tries. That's not great at all, but there you go, Lily Lang Tries. I did pay $4.80 for this. It's got a showgirl on the back here, and I wonder if this is one of those glasses where if you put water on it and the clothes disappear. I don't know for sure, but I thought that was rather unique, so I went ahead and picked that up. And this was, let me see, so $1.60 from 8 is about is that $6.20 or $6.40? No, it's $6.40. So for $6.40, I picked up this really awesome second prize trophy for the CGBA Field Day Judging Contest, and that took place on August 17th, 1929. How cool is that? I love the font of the lettering on there. That's so deco. Way, way cool. And the last item that I got from Retrospect is this really awesome squeaker cat. Like I said, I always see the dogs. I never see the cats. This actually was not priced, so I brought it up to the register for them to price it for me. It was originally $18 and then 20% off, so I got it for about $14.40. That's $4.40 more than I paid for my other one. So I paid $10 for the other one, $14.40 for this one. So I probably will end up selling one of them. I am going to try to clean up the rubber because, as you can see, it's filthy. But he still works. And he's made by Edward Mobley, if I didn't say that. I think from 1960. Yep, Edward Mobley, 1960. And I believe that these were for children. These were not a pet toy. Really cute though, don't you think? And I forgot to mention the eyes move. Looks like he's blinking. So now that we've taken a look at all of the thriftage, let's go ahead and check out some of the things that I picked up at an antique mall that we visited. So like I said, we didn't hit a whole lot of antique malls. We mainly went to the 2nd Avenue thrift stores, the Goodwills, and a couple of charity thrifts. But we did make time to hit a couple of the antique malls that we liked the first time that we were up there. So we went to Woodbury Antiques, or no, was it Pine Street Antiques in Woodbury? I think that's what it was, Pine Street. If I got it wrong, I'll link it in here, or I'll show a picture of exactly where we were. And then we went to a place called Haddon Heights. And Haddon Heights has been there, I think, for over 4 decades. It used to be apartments that people would rent out, so I think it had probably been there since maybe the 30s, if I'm not mistaken. Anywho, so the place is chock-a-block full of stuff, a lot of glass in the windows, like it's really eye-catching. And anything that's in the store, if it's over $6, you get 20% off. And it's all different vendors. It doesn't matter where it is or what vendor has it. If it's over $6, it's 20% off. Anywho, let's get to the items, shall we? So for $5 each, I picked up 2 different vintage wedding photos. I sold one at the live sale that we did on Scott's channel when we were all up there. That one was probably much older than this one. I would say that this one is probably from the 1950s, or maybe even the early 1960s, judging by the hairstyles of the women and the men. Very, very fun. This girl right here kind of reminds me of a coworker of mine. She has that same facial structure. That'd be kind of funny if I found one of her family's wedding photos at an antique mall. Wouldn't it? So that was really fun. I'm contemplating selling this one. I'm leaning more towards doing so. So if you happen to be interested, you can either send me a message on Instagram or you can email me about it. My email is in the description below, skullking95680@yahoo.com. So there are a few booths that are in this mall that have pretty good prices on their things, and plus I got a discount on some of them, so I just couldn't say no. And one of them was this really awesome McCall's magazine from 1909. I really like looking in magazines like this because it really gives you an idea of how things were back in the day. Like, perfect example, look at this lady on the front. Really large hat. I guess that was just the style of the turn of the last century. So let's go ahead and take a look at a few things in here, shall we? Okay, so we open it up and right away you already get a glimpse of the fashion and the style of 1909. I mean, look at those. And folks, this is not that cheesy stuff that you see from like the late 80s and into the early 90s where they reproduced all this Victorian stuff. This is true legit from the Victorian era. I mean, look at that. Amazing. Again, look how fantastic this is. So indicative of May 1909. I absolutely love this magazine. So for $11.94, I picked up this amazing, amazing advertising calendar featuring a beautiful blonde girl holding some flowers. It is a thermometer. I believe that this is silver overlay, or like silver on top of the glass. Anyway, it's very, very cool. I absolutely love it. And what's really cool about it is the original calendar is on here, and this is from 1952. How awesome is that? Okay, and the very last item I'd like to share with you all from this haul is probably my favorite. I got this for $19.20 at this antique mall. It's a folder, and it's got different Hollywood stars, and let me tell you, there are some really glamorous ones in here. Now, I'm not exactly sure if this is an original photo of the very famous World War II image of Betty Grable. There are no marks for the camera, or the lens, or the film, or anything like that. And I know that this image has been reproduced many, many times over the years. And fun fact about this, she was actually 2 months pregnant when she did this photo shoot. So you weren't allowed to show back then when you were expecting or with child. So this is a very iconic image of Betty Grable with the $1 million legs, early 1940s. Like I said, I'm not sure of the age of it, but let me show you the images on the inside. Okay, so we've got another image of Betty Grable. Absolutely stunning, stunning, stunning. Now, do you guys notice that this photo is very, very glossy? Like, as you can see, there's a glare on it. This one doesn't have the same glossy finish as the one on the outside, so it very well could be an older photo, like something you sent away for, but I'm not really sure. Now we've got the lovely Harleen Carpenter, also known as Jean Harlow, the original blonde bombshell, dressed in a very fancy dress. This has to be probably my all-time favorite photo of Betty Grable, next to her $1 million leg shot, of course. But look at her hair, her makeup. She was just a stunning, stunning beauty. That is classic 1940s beauty, don't you think? And we've got another glamorous shot of Jean Harlow on this side here. Now these photos, like I said, that glossy finish, and they don't have the stock number or something like that of the film, if that makes sense. So I'm thinking maybe these were like something that somebody sent away for, and they received them in the mail from like some company, like the Kleenex company or something like that. So they're not original publicity photos, but I think they are older pictures of these stars. Isn't that great? On this page, we have Mae West, who had her very famous show. Was she an actress too? I can't remember. But yes. And see what I mean? Like there's a stamp of some sort right here. But again, that could be a reprint, quote unquote, but an original photo, if that makes sense. This is what I was talking about right here too. So it could be like a copy of a copy. Something I think you sent away for. And on this page, we have a lovely image of Greta Garbo. Isn't that awesome? And to conclude this haul, we have the awesome, awesome Joan Crawford. This is probably her in the 30s, or maybe, no, probably more towards the mid-40s, I would say. Yeah, look at that. And see, there's another number right here. So folks, that is everything that I would like to share with you all today. Let me know down below in the comments section what were your favorite items from this haul. So that's all I have for you today. Be sure and give this video a big thumbs up, leave a comment below, subscribe if you haven't already. Be sure and click the bell next to the subscribe button if you'd like to get notified when new videos are uploaded. Be sure and check me out on Instagram. The link to it is down below as well, where you will see pictures of items to come in future haul videos. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Bye guys!